Good morning, friends. It is Monday, November 1st. This is my mom's birthday, and she always had to remind us because that would be the birthday that we would forget when we were kids because it's the one that came right after the end of October. So sometimes like you miss stuff right away at the beginning of the month. So Mom made sure that we wouldn't miss her birthday, so she'd put a special plate out on the table the night before her birthday so that we would be reminded that tomorrow morning was her birthday, right? So you can't forget November 1st is my mom, Mary Lou's birthday. Okay, hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a great Halloween. I know that we did. I want to show you a couple pictures, like costumes and some pumpkins and stuff like that. So if you have any Halloween pictures, send them to me of your costumes or decorations or your pets in a costume or anything, and we'll put them on here and we'll talk about them and talk about you and share this stuff with your friends. Okay, so here is the costume. First of all, we made for Sophie and I worked on this. Sophie's in 6th grade, and she wanted to be the Mandalorian. So what we did is we went online and we got a rubber mask, and then we took some football pads and spray painted those up, and then right here we put the crest of the Mandalorian clan right there, and then this is the Mudhorn. That's the signet for the Mandalorian. That's the creature that he defeated with Grogu's help. And then we have some little football pads here and some football pads here, and these are hockey pads down here and hockey pads and some work gloves, and then we have these little arm bracelets like in football you put the plays in there, and then we took and we put the buttons from an adding machine and glued those on top there, and we glued them on there, and then we have a cape back here, and then we have a leather lineman's belt with a rope. Okay, and that's for people that want to climb up telephone poles. So we have that around there, and that's what Sophie looked like as the Mandalorian. So then in Sheboygan we had something called Trunk or Treat. Maybe you've been to a trunk or treat. So this is the trunk or treat, and this is the back of my truck. So then what we did is we said, okay, we put little Grogu here in Grogu's little nursery pod, and Grogu's drinking his coffee, and then there's the Death Star back here, and then around the edge of the truck we had some stormtrooper helmets, and then there's the Mandalorian in costume, and then this jack-o'-lantern says this is the way, and this is the clan of the Mandalorians, and then this jack-o'-lantern's a little Grogu, and this one you can see part of it right there. That is the jack-o'-lantern of the Mandalorian. So then a couple jack-o'-lanterns. This one says this is the way from the Mandalorian, and this is the one that you really couldn't see. That's the jack-o'-lantern of the Mandalorian. And there's Grogu. And this is the clan of the Mandalorians. That's their symbol. So if you have any pictures, send them to me, and I'll put them up here. We'll talk about them. We'll share them with your friends. And our question for today is, if you are in a time machine, if you had access to a time machine and you could go anywhere in history or anywhere in the future, where would you go? Actually, when would you go? Where are you going and when are you going? Okay? Where would you go throughout history? So I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a great Monday. I hope you had a nice weekend. And I hope you have a great week. Here we go. Read 2.1. In this song, if you look up here, okay, it has no sharps and no flats in it. So we know that this song is in the key of C. Okay? And we'll find out more about that later. Like, if there's no sharps or flats in a song, that either means it's in the key of C major or the key of A minor. This is a major key. You can tell by the last note. So we know that this is C major. Okay. So we know that. Okay. And here's your first tone right here. So it goes. That's your starting tone. So what they do, they know it's in the key of C, so they play the C chord. And then they give you the first tone. So I'm going to play the first chord and then the first tone or note. Okay? So in this one, that's Do. So we know that this is Do right here. So we are just going to, let's take something D, and let's go, that's D. Let's make that a little bit smaller. How about, okay, so here's Do. Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, So. Do. Re, mi, fa, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do, 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 sol, fa, mi, re, do. All right. So now let's go to the next one. What comes after do? Remember, in our solfege ladder, it goes do, re, mi, fa, sol, and back down. So, fa, mi, re, do. So the next one is re. Let's make re red. Do, re, do, re, mi, fa, sol, so, do, re, mi, fa, sol, so, fa, mi, re, do, do, so, fa, mi, re, do. Okay. Now, solfege scale goes do, re. This is mi. Let's make mi blue. How about do, re, mi, fa, sol, so, do, re, mi, fa, sol, sol, fa, mi, re, do, do, so, fa, mi, re, do. Good. Solfege scale goes do, re, mi, fa. Here comes fa, fa. Let's make orange. Do, re, mi, fa, so, so, do, re, mi, fa, so, so, fa, mi, re, do, do, so, fa, mi, re, do. Okay? And then the last one is do, re, mi, fa, so, so. Let's make so kind of this purpley. Into here. So, 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 so. So we don't even know what the song sounds like, but I think we're kind of getting an idea. We know that it starts on this note. So that's our do. So let's read it together. Do, re, mi, fa, so, so, do, re, mi, fa, so, so, fa, mi, re, do, do, so, fa, mi, re, do. Okay? That's the song. So now I'm going to put the music on. I'll move the microphone a little bit closer to the speaker and then see if we can sing this through without even knowing what the song is. I think we can do it. What do you think? All right. Song right there. Do, re, mi, fa, so, so. Do, re, mi, fa, so. So, fa, mi, re, do, do. So, fa, mi, re, do. Microphone going closer. I'll turn up the speaker. And here we go. Nice. So if you get that, the next part is we turn our part a little bit down and we turn the accompaniment up. That's like our background music. So let's see if you can still keep this on track as we try to mix you up. Next step, we're going to take our part completely down. We're going to turn the accompaniment completely up and see if we can follow. There's our note. And here we go. Do, re, mi, fa, so, so. Do, re, mi, fa, so. So, fa, mi, re, do, do. So, fa, mi, re, do. All right, the last one. You're getting nothing from me but the hand signals, the solfege hand signs. Okay? Here's your note. Good luck. How did you do? All right. Hey, thanks for trying. And let's see what we got on tap next. Oh, next I'm going to show you a violin. So I hope you like that. It's just something I just started playing around with because one of the kids in Sheboygan at the middle school wants to learn how to play violin, so I'm going to try to learn so I can help them. But I hope you enjoy this. Friends, I'm pretty excited about this. One of the kids at the Sheboygan Middle School rented this because they want to learn how to play it. So now I'm going to learn how to play it too so I can help them. And this is the violin. Okay. Isn't that cool? And they kind of had it marked so you could see where the fingers go and stuff like this. But just to show you, you can pluck it like a guitar. Or we could use the bow, like this. And this causes, and you'll see a little video on this, which is pretty cool, but you can actually see the strings vibrate. So I'm going to put this here and here. Right? I have a lot of work to do, but I'm very excited to do it. So here's a little short video on how a violin makes sounds.
How does the violin work? Find out now from Jamie Hutchinson, filmed at Abbey Road Studios.
So how does the violin work? Well, it's got 4 strings, which you can see here, and my strings are metal. Hundreds of years ago, they actually used to make them out of pigs' intestines, believe it or not. They used to get the intestines, dry them out, pig or sheep or even cat sometimes, and they would wind them up really tightly and play those as strings. Nowadays, we use metal, usually with a metal core or a synthetic core. And the 4 strings of the violin are G, D, A, and E. And as you can see, I can make them make a sound by using just my fingers and plucking, but more commonly we use the bow. And as with any other musical instrument, it's all to do with making a vibration. So I'm sure you'll see with subsequent videos, lots of instruments are made by blowing into them to create a vibration. Some of them are made by hitting the instrument to create a vibration. With the violin, we want to make this string shake. So you can actually pretty much see my G, if I make a really big sound, you see it vibrates really widely, and that's what's creating the sound. It's coming through the belly of the instrument and towards you. So we change the pitch then by adding fingers and moving up and down. Or sliding up and down with one finger. Or playing with 2 fingers on 2 strings at the same time. So there's an infinite combination of notes and chords that we can make on the violin just by changing up things with the left hand. And we change the length or the duration of the note with the bow. So we either make it very short and spiky or very long and smooth.
Good morning. Let's say good morning to a couple of our friends here. Starting with good morning, Christian. How's your Monday? Hope you had a good weekend. And Christian, if you had a time machine, you could go wherever, whenever. Where would you go? And when would you go? Good morning, Tyler. If you could go anywhere in history, anywhere in the world, where would you go? And Clay's a new friend today. Clay just joined us. Good morning, Clay. Clay, let us know on Google Stream if you could go anywhere in history, any time in history, where would you go? Good morning, Christina. Let's do 2 more here. Good morning, Ethan. How are you, Ethan? Ethan, go to Google Stream. Just let us know where you would go, when you would go, if you could travel anywhere in a time machine, and we'll talk about it on our next video. And Yanaya, Same for you. Hope you have a good Monday and hope you have a good week. Hope you had a great weekend. And where would you go? And when would you go? Hey friends, check out this cool rhythm. Now you can keep rhythm by clapping your hands. And on this rhythm, we're going to see bats and pumpkins. Okay? And every time that you see a bat, you can clap once. And a pumpkin is twice. Pumpkin, bat. Bat, bat, pumpkin, bat. Okay? Now, if you don't want to clap, you can have something to hit. You can have sticks. You can have pencils, pens. You can drum. I've got a book here, a music book, and I'm just going to go bat, bat, pumpkin, bat. How does that sound? So I'll just get set up here. And here we go.
And 1, 2, ready, here we go now.
Bat, 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 pumpkin, bat, 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 pumpkin, bat, 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 pumpkin, bat, 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 pumpkin, bat, bat, bat.
And 1, 2, ready, here we go now.
Bat, bat, pumpkin, bat, pumpkin, bat, pumpkin, bat, 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 pumpkin, bat, pumpkin, bat, pumpkin, bat, 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 pumpkin, bat, pumpkin, bat, pumpkin, bat, 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 pumpkin, bat, pumpkin, bat, pumpkin, bat.
And 1, 2, ready, here we go now.
Pumpkin, pumpkin, bat, 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 pumpkin, pumpkin, bat, pumpkin, pumpkin, bat, 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 pumpkin, pumpkin, bat, pumpkin, pumpkin, bat, 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 pumpkin, pumpkin, bat, pumpkin, pumpkin, bat, 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 pumpkin, pumpkin, bat.
And 1, 2, ready, here we go now.
Pumpkin, 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 shh. Pumpkin, pumpkin, shh. Pumpkin, 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 shh. That pumpkin, pumpkin, shh. Pumpkin, 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 shh. That pumpkin, pumpkin, shh. Pumpkin, 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 shh. That pumpkin, pumpkin, shh.
And 1, 2, ready, here we go now.
Pumpkin, pumpkin, bat. Pumpkin, bat. 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 And they're Hey, let's check in with a few more friends here. Bum bum ba bum 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 ba da ba da. Let's see who we have. Axel, good morning. Happy Monday. Axel, if you had a machine that could take you anywhere in time to any place, where would you go? When would you go? And good morning, Emily. Have a good day, Emily, and get on Google Stream and let us know if you could go anywhere, any time in history. Where would you go? Or in the future? Let us know right on Google Stream. We'll talk about it next video. Good morning, Jackie. Bum, bum, bum. Hope you're having a good week so far. Hope you had a nice weekend. Bum, 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 bum. Melanie, good morning. Hope you have a good day today. And let us know on Google Stream, Melanie, where would you go if you could go anywhere in time to any location? And last person for right now, Amaya. Hope you have a great day. Hope you are having a great week, and hope you had a nice weekend. And I'm glad you're here. All right. We are going to go to... We're going to go to a guy named Mr. Beacons, and he's going to show us how we can figure out the names in the grand staff, which is the treble clef and the bass clef. No flats, no sharps yet. And then after he explains how to figure out the notes in the grand staff, then I'm going to give you a quiz on the notes in the treble clef with no sharps and no flats, and see if you can figure that out. Okay? So this will be Mr. Beacons.
You have a music theory test in 5 minutes? Alright, let's get to work. This is a staff. It has 5 lines and 4 spaces. Like your hand. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh. Every line or space represents a white key on this perfectly drawn keyboard. These guys. Clefs assign notes to lines or spaces. Treble clef. Bass clef. Treble clef is also called G clef because it wraps around the G. Wraps around the G. The G. That's G. And that's A. And that's B. And C. And D. And the process continues until we get to G again. Wait, but there's no more room. The G. What if we want to go higher? Ledger lines. Little lines that extend the staff down or up. So we can go from our G to an A. Memorize the lines with this mnemonic. Every good boy deserves fudge. Every good boy? Isn't that like a lot of fudge? And the spaces spell the word face. F-A-C-E. What? That's weird. Wait. Every good boy deserves fudge. F-A-C-E. Now bass clef. It's also called F clef because between the dots there's an F. Between the dots there's an F. Between the dots there's an F. That's an F. And that's a G. And well, that's an A. That's an A, Bob. That's an A. And so on. Memorize the lines with this mnemonic. Good boys do fine always. That sounds like a lot of pressure. And for the spaces, all cows eat grass. All cows? Don't they also eat, like, corn or something? Put the treble clef on top of the bass clef, you get a grand staff. Wait a minute. In the middle we have middle C. I don't get it. I might have to watch this a bunch more times. Probably wants me to like this video. Isn't that kind of entitled though? Like, aren't you gonna make money off of that?
All right. So this is the link I sent on your Google Stream. Okay. And it's right up there. And we're looking at the treble clef. And it's also known as the G clef, you remember, because do you see where these two lines cross right here? That crosshair, that's where the G is. And then we remember that the spaces spell out F-A-C-E, face. Remember, Mr. Beacon said F-A-C-E, face. And the lines spell out every good boy does fine. Every good boy does fine. So we're just doing the G clef, the treble clef. We're not doing the bass clef. We're not doing the grand staff. That's the treble clef and the bass clef. And we're doing no flats, no sharps. And we have our guide over here. So let's look at this. They just want to know what note this is. Then I'll show you how to send me the link of what you did, and then I can check your progress report. And you can put that up on Google Stream. So if I look at here, this is F-A-C-E, or that's A. So I just click A. I'll turn that up so you can hear maybe hear the tone. Let's take a look at this one. F-A-C-E, one more is F, or every good boy does fine. That's on the F. How about this one? Every good boy does fine. Or we look over here. Every good boy does fine. Or look over here. F-A-C-E. Or look over here. Let's do 10. F-A-C-E. Or we can trace it over here. Every good boy does fine. Or trace it over there. Every good boy does fine. Or trace it over here. Every good boy does fine. Or trace it over there. Every good boy does fine. Or trace it over there. Okay, so we did 10. And now you want to know how to send me your progress, right? So see these 3 dots up here? Click on those. And anytime you want, you can reset your score. Like if you didn't like your score, just reset it. Start over. Or there are some other options. Show timer, reveal answer, skip the question, show the web settings, right? But we're going to go down here to show progress report. Right there. Boom. And all you have to do is sign it and send me your code. So this says we did note identification. We had 10 out of 10. We spent 5 minutes and 55 seconds on it. We did the treble clef, the G clef. We did the lines and spaces. We did the note names with letters. We had our helpers on. We did not have any accidentals, no sharps, no flats. And our range was from the first line to the last line. Okay? So all I do is I hit Mr. Johnson and just put your name in there and then sign it. Then after you sign it, just copy this link. Okay. And then we go to our Google Stream. So where is our Google Stream? Let's go here. Find our classroom. Let's find 4th and 5th grade. And I will type, this is Mr. Johnson's progress report. I'll put it right there. And then I'll just paste it right there. Boom. And there it is right there. So now when I go in, I can just click on it. And then I can find your progress. And then I can see what you did. Isn't that cool? So again, all you have to do is when you're done, click on the 3 dots. Go to progress report. Sign it. Copy the link, post it on our classroom. And then I'll put on here too. This is Mr. Johnson's progress report. This is Mr. Johnson's progress report. Click on the video to see how to post yours. Boom. Isn't that cool? All right. Have fun playing around with musictheory.net. Hey, let's say good morning, happy Monday to a few more friends. We have Henry, good morning. Hope you're having a good Monday. Hope you had a good weekend. And if you had a time machine, Henry, where are you going? When are you going? Let us know about it on Google Stream. Good morning, Evelyn. Same question, Evelyn. if you had a time machine, where are you going? In what era? In the past, in the future? Let us know. Good morning, Voltaire. Hope you're having a good Monday. Hope you had a nice weekend. Let us know where you would go. Hello, Avon. Avon, get on Google Stream and let us know where you are going if you had a time machine. And last but not least, Chino. If you had a time machine, pal, where are you going? Let us know. Hope you're having a good Monday. Hope you had a nice weekend. And I hope you have a great rest of your week. Okay, friends. That's it for Monday. So we'll pick back up tomorrow on Tuesday. And I hope to hear from you on Google Stream. And I hope you're having a good day. And I hope you have a great week. All right, friends.